Good morning, first grade. I hope you're all having a good day. I really miss all of you. I wish I was teaching to you in our classroom, and from what your parents are telling me, I know you would love to be there too, but at least we can get together with the videos. Today for phonics, we're going to start off on pages 155 and 156. On page 155, you should see an astronaut at the top of your page. It looks like this. It's a little hard to see. But here's the astronaut, and then over here is his little space capsule. And we're going to read the green poem together at the top of the page. First, we're going to read it in a regular voice. Everyone read the green poem with me. Floating and bobbing, we drifted in space. We tried hard to run, but just stayed in one place. Okay, now we're going to read it like turtles. Floating and bobbing, we drifted in space. We tried hard to run, but just stayed in one place. Now we're going to read it like robots. Floating and bobbing, we drifted in space. We tried hard to run, but just stayed in one place. And now cheetahs. Floating and bobbing, we drifted in space. We tried hard to run, but just stayed in one place. Okay, today on our paper, we're going to talk about base words and endings. So base words, the words we're going to be talking about today, they're also our action words, our verbs today. Remember we talked about nouns and verbs, so just reviewing that briefly. So if we have a base word, sometimes we want to put an ending on it. So if we have a word like sleep, and I hope you're not sleeping now. If I wanted to put ing on the end, sleeping, it would tell me that you were doing it right now. If I heard a word like play, and I put an ing ending on the end, you would say that you are playing right now. If you're not playing right now, if you're going to be playing later, you can still use that ing ending. But if you want to tell me that you did it yesterday, we're going to use the ending ed. We played yesterday. And we'll talk a little bit more about ed in a few minutes. Sometimes with our base words, we can leave them just the way they are and put the ending on. And that's what we're doing today. So let's look up here at some base words that I wrote up here. So we have the base word march. I'm going to tilt this. You might be able to see it a little bit better. If I have the base word march, and I wanted to say that I am marching or I will be marching, I just write the word march again. And add ing to the end to make marching. If I wanted to say I was going to help, I'm helping someone now, or I will be helping someone later today, I'm just going to write the word help and put ing, my ing, on the end. If I have the base word look, and I'm going to say I'm going to be looking at a book now, or I will be looking at a book later, I would just write the word look and add ing. And one more example, if we have the word stay, and I say I'm going to be staying home today, or I will be staying home later today, I would write the word stay and write the ing ending. So remember, these are the base words. Those sometimes you might hear them being called root words. Your parents may have gone to school and they may have told your parents they're root words. Today they're calling them base words. So our base words do not have our endings, but we can add endings to our base words. So now let's look at your paper. And at the top, let's read the yellow box. Ready? Add ing to each base word. Write the new word on the line. So in number 1, for example, you're just going to write the word sleep. Just copy it the way it is in number 1 and write ing on the end. If you're not doing that, go ahead and do that now. And for number 2, you're going to do the same thing. Go over to number 2. The word is jump, and you need to write the ing ending. So write jump, and then print ing. Okay, stop right there. I know you're going to be tempted to finish the rest on the top, but I want to go over the directions on the bottom of the page, so please put your pencil down, look at the yellow box, and read it with me. Add ing to the word beside each sentence. Print the new word on the line. Okay, so let's read number 9 together. Number 9 says, we are blank for the bus. At the end of the line, there's a word in the green box. Our word in the green box is wait. They want us to do the same thing we did at the top. You're going to write the word wait on the line and add the ing ending to make the sentence, we are waiting for the bus. So right now, I want you to write the word wait and then put ing on the end of it. And remember, when you're doing this, it's one word. Don't leave a space between your base word and your ending. You're writing one word. And number 10. Doris and Mark are blank rope. And if we look at the end of the sentence, the word in our box is jump. So we're going to write jump on the line. Write our base word jump. And then write your ing ending to make the sentence, Doris and Mark are jumping rope. Okay? I want you to pause the recording right now, finish the front of your phonics page, and when you're ready to go on, turn it back on, and I'll go over the instructions for the back. Okay. On the back of your page, instead of writing ing endings, we're going to be writing ed endings. And we're still doing it the same way. We're writing our base word, and then we're putting ed on the end. And remember, we use ed to say that it happened in the past. It's already happened. So if I have the base word march, and I want to say I marched in the Northeast Christmas Parade, I would write the word march and add ed to the end. Let's do a few more examples. If I have the word help, and I would like to say, I helped my parents make dinner, or I helped my grandparents make dinner, I would write the word help again, and just write the ed ending. I can look at a book, or if I want to say I looked at a book yesterday, I would write the word look and add ed on the end. And for stay, if I have the word stay and I'd like to say I stayed at home yesterday, I would write the word stay and my ending ed. All right, let's look at the instructions on the back of your page. You should see a frog sitting on a lily pad. And we're going to read our first yellow box at the top of the page. It says, add ed to each base word. Print the new word on the line. Use the new words to finish the sentences. So right now, we're just going to start with numbers 1 through 6. I hope that you can still see this. We're going to start with numbers 1 through 6, and we're going to say, look. We're going to write the word look, and write the ed ending. So everyone write the word look, add ed on the end, and remember, don't leave a space. It's one word. I want you to go ahead and do the same things for numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pause the video, and after you do number 6, you can start it back up again. Okay, you should have written words for numbers 1 through 6, and that's your word box today. There is not a word box at the top of your phonics paper. You wrote your word box. So you're going to use the words you wrote: looked, wanted, helped, leaped, fixed, and painted to fill in the blanks for numbers 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So number 7, just blank me catch a frog. Which of those words do you think can go in the blank? If you said helped, that's correct. Circle helped and print it in number 7. Okay. I want you to stop there. You'll come back and finish those in just a minute. I want to go over the instructions to the bottom of your page. Let's look at the second yellow box. It says print each base word on the line. So this time you're taking the ed ending off. So on number 12, we have the word locked. If I have the word locked and I want to write the base word, I just cross out the ed and write lock. So remember at the bottom, you're writing your word without the ed ending, with just the base word. All right, go ahead and pause the video now, and when you're ready, we'll come back and do some math. And turn your paper over. You're going to do the same thing on the back that you're doing on the front, but I want you to look at critical thinking down at number 12. Let's go over that together. Everyone point to red number 12 and read that with me. Dora has 4 dimes and 3 pennies. Leo has 3 dimes fewer than Dora. He also has 3 pennies more than Dora. How much money do they have all together? All right, let's draw a picture of that on the board. And remember, we talked about yesterday, dimes are tens. So if you have 1 dime, it's like having 1 stick of 10 of our Unifix cubes. So Dora has 4 dimes. Each dime is 10 cents. And 3 pennies. Let's see, so how much does Dora have? We can say she has 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43 cents. Or we can say she has 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. And 1, 2, 3 ones. All right, so let's look at our picture. It says Leo has 3 dimes fewer than Dora. If Leo has 3 dimes fewer, I'm going to cross 3 out. He also has 3 pennies more. He has 3 pennies more. We're going to draw 3 more. And let's see how much he has, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Or we could say he has 110 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. Now remember, it wants to know how much money they have all together. If I want to know how much they have all together, I need to add. And we have to start with our ones. If I have 3 plus 6 more, I will have 9. 4 plus 1 more is 5. Okay. So go ahead and pause your video, finish the back on your own, and when you come back, we'll be ready for English. We'll be working on our next contractions paper. On the line, remember you're writing have and then N apostrophe T. Okay. You're going to finish the front, so pause the video, and after you finish the front, start playing it again so that we can do the back together. Go ahead and pause. Okay, we talked a little bit already about the contraction for cannot. Remember, we wrote the word can, crossed out both the N and the O for our apostrophe, and then our T. And at the top of your paper, it shows you that. It says cannot, she cannot sleep, and then can't, she can't sleep. So their example is similar to ours. And we're going to go down to letter B. Underline the word that makes up each contraction. Write the contraction on the line. Let's read number 1 together. Gloria cannot climb. Which 2 words are you going to underline in that sentence? I hope you chose cannot. And I misspoke. Cannot is 1 word in our sentence. So I hope you found the word cannot. Go ahead and underline that. And then remember on your line, you're writing can apostrophe T. Gloria can't climb. All right, and let's go down to number 2. My aunt cannot cook. Okay. Which word is going to be made into a contraction? Cannot. Underline cannot. Write the contraction on the line, can, and then apostrophe T, to make my aunt can't cook. Okay. You're going to finish this on your own. You do not have to do Writer's Corner. If you think it would be fun, you may. Write a sentence about something an animal can't do. All right. So this is the end of our videos for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember, you still need to read My Brother is Afraid of Just About Everything, and you have some comprehension and math skills work to do this week, so you can work out your schedule with your parents about when you're going to do those, and I will have another video ready for you on Thursday. Remember, on Wednesday, you're tuning into Edmodo for your specials. Have a good one.